Paupo na.
Paupo na po.
Paupo na. Sarap ka na. Sarap ka na.
Papasamahin natin si Derek at saka si Mr. Ricky Lee sa ating presidential chairs sa panel natin in front. Wait lang ha, ayusin natin ha. So, medyo umangat ka Marco na kami. Left naman.
Here po. Here po.
Marco, amat ka ng konti. Si Labi naman nawala. Ayan. Members, sila ating writer and singer, Joel, sa inyo. Let's start off with Mr. Ricky. Welcome lang po.
Salamat sa pagpunta niyo dito sa presta namin.
Ilan man?
Wala daw may kuya.
Hello.
Ayos ng audio.
Ulit, Ricky, hindi narinig.
Maraming salamat sa pagpunta niyo sa aming presta. Hindi tayo pwede.
Okay, Tony.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Thank you for joining us this evening and making time for us. Ayun po. Let's have a great evening.
Nailagay si Derek muna.
Salamat po sa pagpunta ninyo. Ito po ang unang pelikula ko for this year. Thank you po sa pagpunta ninyo.
Marco.
Yes, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. And thank you so much for spending time with us here para i-promote yung movie namin na hindi tayo pwede on March 4 in Cinemas Nationwide. Thank you po.
And of course, si Lovi.
Hi po sa inyong lahat. Nagpapasalamat po ako dahil alam ko ngayon pa lang ay susuportahan niyo po yung pelikula namin. And thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you.
Okay, so patagalin. Sino ang gustong magtanong na una? Who wants to ask the first question? Tapos ka na ba kumain, JN? Pupwersahin na lang kita.
Si Lovi muna. Lovi, kamusta naman yung mga bagong leading man?
Nako, ang sarap ko ng katrabaho.
Ganon?
Yes, super, sinabi ko nga po kanina na aside from the fact na alam naman natin like they're the hottest men in the industry, and napakahusay, yes. Napakahusay talaga nila. I mean, yung pinakita nilang emotion, mas nag-shine for me. So, ibig sabihin, napakalaking bagay na because we all know how they are.
Masasay na. Si Marco.
Yes.
Hindi, si Lovi si Marco. Paki-describe mo si Marco as co-worker. Factor. Especially sa love scene. Lagi ka. Yes.
Okay, as a coworker first, no, he's super fun. He's always been very light and such a breeze talaga lagi pagkakasama si Marco. Kasi hindi lang kami ito yung first time na. First time namin magkatrabaho sa movie, but of course nagkakasama kami sa mga shoots and all that. So, yeah, he just made it easier for me since maalaga at basta hindi mahirap na trabaho. Very gentleman din. And the love scene, yeah, that was good.
That was good? Ano ba yun?
That was good. I mean, like, he was very maalalay.
Yes.
Tingnan mo, nakaka-stress.
Nakaka-stress.
Si Direk kasi.
Bakit? Ang gawa sa Direk?
No, because may mga surprise talaga. Si Direk kasi parang minsan, of course, may choreography and everything. And then, there comes this move na nagulat ako. Kasi alam ko, binulong ni Direk.
Like? Ayun.
No, but just watch it. Yeah.
How about Tony?
Si Tony, yun, first time ko din ako nagawa. And the scenes that we shot kasi, very critical. And it's just so nice that I was able to share that level of emotion with him. Kasi nga, parang, pinakita dito sa story is that you get to love, but you can't love the same way twice. So parang hindi mo compare yung love ko kay Tony and yung love ko kay Marco dito. So it's just like, to share that level of emotion it was beautiful too.
Ano muna si Mark? Ano mo si Marco?
Best friend.
Hindi, best friend.
Yes.
Oo. Kung kano kayo na love, sino ang best friend kayo?
Yes, we're best friend.
Best friend. Ikaw naman, Tony, ano ka rin? Ano yung role mo rin?
Ako yung, at first, best friend ko.
Best friend.
Tapos naging tapos naging lovers.
Pinuhog mo pareho sila. Ano, Lovi? Pinuhog mo?
You can put it down. No, it's a joke, it's a joke. But no, I think it's a way of showing everyone sa pelikulang to na parang anyone can actually move forward somehow. But yeah, and then it's a different kind of journey kasi of moving on.
Thank you lang. Marco naman, kumusta naman si Lovi, si Pag-board, tsaka siya, lahat ng mga excel na inyong
Well, si Lovi naman yun nga, as she mentioned a while ago, matagal na kami nagkaka-work together with shoots, mga ganyan campaigns together. But yung maka-arte kasama siya, first time ko rin talaga na makasama siya. And I've seen Lovi's movies before, and isa talaga siya sa pinakamagaling dito sa industriya to. So, ayan. Okay ba? So, it was such an honor to, of course, to work with everyone here. Of course, kay Derek, kay Sir Ricky. Lahat sobrang, it was an amazing experience. Every time na we were on set, hindi mo feel yung, yung pressure because everyone's so, what do you call it, supportive with each other. And lahat kami nagtutulungan. So, yun yung na-appreciate ko dito sa set na to. Lahat kami, hindi namin nagdadamot yung knowledge sa isa't isa. So yeah, with Lovi and with Tony, although kami ni Tony, konti lang yung scenes namin together. But yeah, being on the set with Tony, syempre masaya rin. And it was also nice to get to know Tony more.
Thank you, Tony. May gusto mo ba sabihin pa, nagdaan sa sinabi niyo?
Parang wala na.
Reaction. Reaction mo sa sinabi ni Lovi, ay kumusta sa katrabaho?
Ayun. It's my first time working with Lovi. And it was such a nice experience because yun nga, the scenes were sometimes super heavy, super emotional, and when you put yourself in a place that's so vulnerable like that, it's so important that you feel comfortable with the person that you're working with. You want it to feel like a safe environment, which was what I found naman with my report with Lovi. So it was great, and aside from Lovi, like I really had so much fun working with this cast and with this team. Direk, I love you.
Love you too. Alamin na natin, Direk, kumusta yung mga artista mo? Tatlo.
Ang dami ko na nagawang pelikula. Ito, isa sa mga pelikulang napakalakas ng chemistry bilang tatlo. Pwede lang dagdagan ng algebra, geometry, calculus, pero ang kalakas ng kanilang
Chemistry na yan, chika pa.
tambalan. Ngayon naman ako gumawa ng pelikula na hindi ako nahirapan sa love scene.
Ganun.
Hindi mahirap sa director gumawa ng love scene. Gumawa ng love scene na hindi nakakasuka. Gumawa ng love scene na hindi insulto ang sensibility ng mga manonood. Dito, kasi nila sa love scene. Dahil sinusunod nila ang gusto kong sabihin.
Anong love
Ang
scene?
hirap kasi gumawa ng love scene na yung artista ayaw gawin. Napakahirap ng gano'n, ayaw naman niya, paano gagawin? Ito hindi, willing sila at cooperative sila at naiintindihan nila ang vision na meron ako doon sa love scene na ginagawa nila. Sapagkat yung love scene ay bahagi ng isang napakagandang istorya na sinulat ng Wiki. Hindi mayroong walang love scene. Kailangan niya may love scene. Nagawa namin ang matagumpay at nagustuhan naman nila lahat nung makita nila ang love scene na ginawa nila. Kasi simula hindi ko nila nakikita siyempre. Makita nila, hindi lang sa love scene kundi sa buong pelikula. Silang tatlo ang nagdala ng buong pelikula. Napakahusay nila.
Kumusta? Ano ba love scene pinagawa mo kay Marco and Lovi? And Tony and Lovi, anong love scene para alam namin kung ano mapipicture namin sa
Panoorin nyo rin, detalye ko pa sa'yo. Kung baka...
Oh, hindi kasi mo ba ginawa, direct?
Kung ano yung ginagawa nyo?
Oh, sa kama ba? O
Sa kama. Alam naman saan?
sa kusina? O
Hindi, sa kama.
tama lang?
Sa kama.
Hmm.
Wala nang iba pa kundi sa kama. Ano ba ginagawa? Hindi ko ano ginagawa. Ang naglalapsi.
Hindi namin alam.
Ay, detalye ko pa. Ano ba?
Oh, ano yung binula mo kay Marco? Sabi ni Dodo. Kanina may sinabi ka. Oh.
Huwag na natin sabihin.
Ayun na nga, huwag na bibig.
Huwag na.
Ano ba?
May mga sekreto ang isa sa
Surprise na lang, surprise na lang
Hindi dapat
kapag nawala.
sabihin. Panoorin nyo na lang kung ano sinabi ko. Yun na yun. Tingnan nyo na.
Nawala naman yung kaprangkahan mo, direct. Di ba? Kilala ka bilang prangka, di ba?
Mamaya na lang tayo mag-usap. Kaya tatabihin ko sa'yo. Pero ngayon sasabihin pa ko ano binulong ko nga para hindi ba rin. Ngayon ko na sabihin para marinig ng lahat ng tao. Parang mali naman yun.
Ano masasabi mo sa issue ngayon?
Hindi na natin yan. Pwede. Hindi tayo pwede po itong presto na ito. Iba po. Iba naman ang sagot ko sa'yo.
Wala yung biro lang direct.
Okay, okay.
Hindi naman hindi sumakit ang ulo mo sa tatlong yan.
Ay, hindi. Wala. Mahusay sila talaga. Ex na. Mahusay. Kasi hindi ko hindi mahusay.
Bakit? Kilala ka na lang. Ricky, anong bago rito sa hindi tayo pwede compared sa mga gawa-nagawang kwento lang? Ang ma-expect ng mga tao rito sa
Dito parang pinapakita how far love can go even beyond life, even beyond death. Parang walang katapusan ang pwedeng puntahan ng pag-ibig dito. And even if nawala na yung pag-ibig, hindi pa rin siya nawawala. Sa akin, that's something new. Bago rin, talaga wala ko dati ng pelikula yung mag-close na may multo. Ito, iba yun eh. Ito, iba eh. Ito, sinasagat niya hanggang saan pwedeng makapunta ang mga tao.
Tony, may hirap ba maging multo? Paano mo ginawa yung character mo?
Nakakatawa actually kasi pag nasa set kami, tapos dinidescribe ni Direk ang gagawin. Minsan hinahanap niya ako, sasabihin niya, nasan yung multo? Nasaan na yung multo? Dito yung multo, yan yung gagawin ng multo. Parang, Direk, pwede bang Tony? Pero hindi naman siya mahirap. Yung mga CG effects, yun siguro yung dumadaan ako sa mga tao. Tapos, I just pass through them. Siguro, lengthy process lang siya. Yung mahirap, siguro was the emotion. Kasi, since multo nga ako, iba yung karga ng character ko. Sobrang bigat, di ba? Kasi, how will he compete with somebody who's living when he's not?
Okay. Sabihin ka na. Sige, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you, June.
Iyan.
Thank you, June. Kala mo
Oo, sudadan ka ng daldan.
Kumain ako. Sino pa ang sunod kay June Nardo?
Si Bix.
Kamaya tayo kumanta, no? Sino ang gusto
Si Bix
pa-
na. Bix
Sino
yung
si
nasa
Si Bix,
Ito.
kaya. O Bix, o.
Ito,
Ikaw
may
na.
mga farm.
Go.
Hello guys. So, since si Tolo and Marco first time may makatrabaho si Direk, how was he sa set?
Well, of course, syempre, before kami nag-start, syempre, natakot talaga ako nung pumunta direct. Natakot talaga ako, sabi ko, kinakabahan ako because syempre, si Direk yan, and sabi ko, kailangan kong galingan ito kasi kung hindi ko gagalingan ito, mapapagalitan talaga ako. Pero the first day namin sa set, doon ko nalaman na sobrang sweet naman rin pala ni Direk. Kasi hindi naman talaga siya na, then promise, actually kami told you, we were talking about it kanina. Kasi first time na both nakatrabaho sa Direk eh. And dun yung intimidation at first, before you get to work with him actually. Andun yung intimidation. Pero nung first time namin sa set, first day namin sa set, wala, it was so light, it was so easy, and very supportive talaga yung buong set, kaya nakakatuwa.
Parang same sentiments din. Like, nung first day, sinabi ko sa driver and RM ko, kailangan sobrang aga natin So medyo okay, like 1 hour before call time, nandun na ako. Tapos, may isang scene kami na parang kailangan ko umiyak. Tapos hindi ko magawa kasi akala ko tight shot na. Tapos sabi nila pinapatawag daw ako di-direct dun sa kwarto. Sabi ko, eto na, sasampalin na ako ni Direk. Sisigahan na ako ni Direk. Tapos sobrang bait ni Direk kasi lahat ng mga tanong ko, lahat ng mga concerns ko, he was guiding me. When I was confused, he was telling me, he was clarifying what the character was going through para mas maintindihan ko. And what I really like is, pag ginagawa mo yung best mo and you're trying your best to understand what Direk is saying, he's a very collaborative director. He will not make, he didn't make me feel like I was stupid. So I tell everybody this who asks me, I honestly had such an enjoyable experience working with Direk.
Hindi ko doon chismis doon.
Pero kumusta naman po sila, Direk? Kumusta naman po sila? Sila Tony and
Napakamulisan. Magandang attitude sa trabaho nila. Sila ang isa sa mga artista magtatagal sa profesyon nito. Mahusay sila. Magandang attitude sa trabaho. Magandang kasama.
Bakit ka sweet sa kanila?
Ikaw yung masama ng intention. Bakit ako sweet? Sweet din naman ako kay Lovi. Sweet naman ako sa kanila lahat. Sweet naman ako eh.
Hindi sa batch na sa kanila, bakit ka sweet samantalang sa ibang mga nai-direct mo na?
Dahil mahusay sila. At alam nila kung saan sila dapat nakalagay. At dumadating sila on time. At ayaw ko yung late. Hindi sila nag-late. Okay?
So yung iba raw hindi, pinapaanap mo lang.
Yung iba may nag-late. Yung iba ganun. Kaya nagagalit ako. At hindi alam ko ano gagawin nila.
Pero may moment na nagalit ka rin sa kanilang tatlo? Or talagang hindi sila nakaranas ng...
Hindi sa kanila. Hindi sa kanila sa mga tao ko. Sila, wala. Hindi ako nagalit sa kanila. Kaya mahusay nga sila. Sinasagot ko ang mga tanong, intelligente sila. Mahirap na trabaho ang gagang aktor, actress. Yung mga tanga-tanga, mahirap yun. Pinakasarap na trabaho ang mga intelligente aktor at actress. Yung mga nagtatanong, yun ang gusto ko. Hindi lahat na sabihin ko, gawa ng gawa, mamaya mo ko ano na. Nagtatanong, bakit direct? Bakit ganyan? What is it? Mabuti kasi pero komunikasyon, yung director at yung artista.
Pero naman po kayo parang nagkakaibang opinion pagdating sa...
Ha?
Nagkakabanggaan ng opinion.
Pag nagka-cross of opinion, ako mananalo, ako director.
Ano
Ako naging director hindi ka makikinig sa akin. Pero kapag maganda ang iyong suggestion, I will take it. Pero kung maganda yan. Pero in the final analysis, the director must be going to be followed in a set. On any artistic subject, on any artistic inclinations, it must be the director that must be followed. But the director should be open in accepting suggestions from the actors. Naintindihan ko dahil artista din ako, actor din ako.
Thank you, Briggs. Ayun. Ang paborito ko si Archie Liao.
Ayun na si Archie, madaming tanong niya.
One-on-one yan, direct. Talk shows, matulog muna tayo lahat.
Maraming tanong niya.
Congrats din sa movie niyo. Ang tanong ko dun sa lead stars, I know na magagaling kayo ng actor. Were you in any way bothered na more or less in-expect sa mga pelikula niyo na makita kayong sexy? Is it in any way parang na-eclipse yung acting niyo pagdating ba ng ganung mga nagkakataon?
I think hindi naman siya nakaka-bother, but it's more of like, siguro of course it's something that people will talk about, pero I think it's nice to surprise people as well. Kasi pag mapanood nila, oh, they're just gonna expect a beautiful love scene, or, you know, but of course, hindi nila, doon nila ma-realize, oh, this is written by Sir Ricky Lee, and this is directed by Joel Amaman. Oh, that's why this movie is so beautiful. You know, it's nice to surprise people. Kasi syempre parang, it's something that's expected talaga eh. When you're paired with, of course, these guys, it's just something that iisipin talaga nila. So, which is not a bad thing. It's actually a compliment for them. At least that's how I see it. But, it's just nice na magugulat sila kung gaano kaganda yung pelikula.
Well, for me, I take it as a motivation. Like, whenever people expect us to be na parang, pag nakita kami, sexy movie lang yan, wala naman acting yan. For us, for me actually, it's a motivation to show them, like what Lovi said, to surprise them that you can give something. Because, iisipin na lang, hindi naman marunong umarte yan, puro paganda lang ng katawan yan. Then when they watch the movie, magugulat sila. So, for me, yun yung motivation na I really hold on to. Para, it's not really proving them wrong, pero just showing them na we can do kung ano yung hinihingi ng characters na. So yun. And of course, para sa akin, being sexy is also an art. Diba? It doesn't mean na you do something na may love scene ka, malaswanan tignan. Because not everyone can do love scenes. Diba? It's very, very hard. People think it's really easy, pero it takes a real actor to do the love scenes properly. Yun yung sa akin.
Siguro sometimes it gets frustrating when people just view you as this sex symbol. Alam mo, when we talk, that's not how we look at ourselves. Eh. We don't look in the mirror and think like, oh, I'm so sexy. Like, I'm ready to be sexy today. I mean, hindi kami ganun. So, sometimes when we're on set and then we have to take off our clothes, we're like, oh, I'm so shy.
Nahihiya kami.
Nahihiya kami.
Puro kami, I'm not ready. Tapos kami magsasabi,
Kasi that's not how we look at ourselves. So sometimes it can be frustrating when that's the only way people view us. But at the same time, it's also a compliment that people think sexy nga kami. So I'm super grateful naman sa mga tao and to you guys who still view what we're doing and add the actor part to it. Kasi it is hard, diba? But I have to say in this project, I was telling Lovi, like when I think of a beautiful sex scene, like when I think of the sex scene that is so tastefully done, parang ito yung makikita niyo sa film na to. It's like the sex scene of my dreams. Parang ganun. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, I remember you said that after our love scene. So, wow, this is exactly how I imagined it. Yeah. Which is true.
Ang isa sa pinagmahirap na gawin sa director, sex scenes. Sa akin, I was so fortunate na hindi ko na kailangan pakita ng sexy. Dahil sexy na sila. Kasi mahirap umanggulo dahil gusto mong gawin sexy. Hindi lahat ng tao binayaan ng Diyos ng kapasidad ng mukha silang sexy. May mga tao pa-sexy, hindi naman sexy. Diba? May mga tao binayaan, pagtingin mo, ay sexy. Without doing so much. Dito, itong tatlong ito, sexy. Sexy talaga sila. Magandang tingnan sa mukha. Ay, magandang tingnan sa skin. Diba? May mga taong gusto magpa-sexy, hindi naman sexy. Sila, binayaan ng gano'n.
Follow-up question kay Tony, pinag-usapan yung ising-sing yung sa isang pelikula ni John Glorious. So, we expect that na mas matindi yung kissing-sing yung dito ni Lovi.
Hindi naman sa mas matindi, but I think just don't have expectations going into this film. Expect something different. Kasi Glorious is like in its own lane. And itong movie naman, sobrang iba yung take ng mga eksena na ginawa namin. So it's completely different. So sana hindi sila mag-expect going into the movie na for sure, iba yung mas matindi yung makikita namin dito. So I just hope they expect na it will be a different take.
Lovi, how would you rate yung dalawa as a kisser?
Funny because I expect this question.
So, alam mo na
No, hindi ko alam yun. Sabi ko, feeling ko na ito na But inisip yung masagot. I can't rate it. I guess it's so weird.
Ang awkward pa rin nito, no? Diba?
Sabihin ko na lang mamaya. No, I mean like, of course, when you're doing scenes like, like these, it's just, you have to make sure na yung kasama mo is doing it because you just know if someone's taking advantage of the situation. So, because you know that they're not, makes it a 10 out of 10. You know, when they're doing it tastefully, and of course it's something that you feel like is done out of love, because that's what the scene calls for, then that makes it a 10. Sorry.
Last question din sa tatlo, no? Siyempre, dumami kayo sa mga relationship, ano? Ang tanong ko, how long would you hold on a team to relate to a relationship to save it?
Ulit?
How long can you predict your relationship?
Hanggang kailan mo pwede ang mga mag-hold sa isang relationship na para isalba ito o kailan ano yung parang go signal sa'yo o tama na, hindi na tayo pwede.
I think, of course, hanggat sa kaya naman, hanggat sa kaya ipagdalaman mo. But it also takes the right person for you to know if that person is worth fighting for. You know, it's just like, I think you reach a certain point na parang, this person is worth it. It's, so, yeah, I think it all boils down to whoever you're fighting for sometimes.
Well, for me, malalaman mo naman sa sarili mo eh. Like, if ikaw yung may mahal sa taong to, ikaw rin makakapagsabi kung hanggang kailan mo siya pwedeng ipaglaban. How long can you cling to your love para din sa taong to. So, it actually depends on everyone eh, sa iba't ibang tao. It depends on every relationship. Pero for me yun lang, it's only you who can say. And hanggang kaya mong ipaglaban, syempre ipaglalaban mo, diba? And may mga obvious signs naman eh, if you see na talagang hindi na talaga pwede. Syempre may mga taong pipilitin talaga nila hanggang sa talagang walang-walaan talaga. So yun, parang for me, it really depends for every other person.
Siguro, if you know yourself na your heart isn't in the right place anymore. Diba? May mga tao kasi na ang hilig nila na magpaka-martyr. May ibang tao naman na konting takot lang mag-walk out na sila. So, I think it's up to you to decide na if there isn't love there anymore, then you have two choices. You can suffer and stay unhappy, or you can make a painful choice sometimes, which is to walk away. But sometimes that's probably the best choice for the both of you.
Congrats sa movie niyo.
Thank you, Archie.
Nakakulas na yung job. Sige, go on, Archie. Joke. Okay na? Talaga ba? Si Ate Mercy. O sige, Ate Mercy, bago ka ako muna, ha? Tanungin ko lang yung tatlo. Sa personal ka mo sa pag-ibig. Ano siya? Gusto mo sama na yan? Sige, hanggang kay direct lang tayo.
Anong tanong?
Kung martir kayo sa pag-ibig, in real life. Mention ni Tony yung salitang martir kanina.
Hindi, sinabi ko yun kasi ako yung type na hindi martyr sa pag-ibig. Kasi yun yung tinuro ng mommy ko sa akin. Kasi nakikita ko siya and she always teaches me na parang at the end of the day, you have to look out for yourself. And it's hard as an artist, parang kung ikaw yung martyr, ang hirap naman i-balance yung career mo tapos martyr ka din sa pag-ibig.
Excuse me po. Nagpe-press ko dito sa harap. Sorry po, thank you. Oh God.
So ayun, what I notice, especially in our line of work, we will always pick our career first. Unfortunately, that's not always a good thing. Pero it is what it is.
Okay, si Marco.
Ako for me,
Hanggang nga direct yung sasagot ko. Si Marco muna.
okay. Ako for me, it's more on being in the middle. Kaya ko maging martyr, pero kaya ko rin maging hindi. It really, para sa akin, depende sa ano eh, kung worth it ba talaga yung taong to, worth it ba to risk everything for this person. Kasi may mga tao na worth it eh, pero may mga tao hindi rin. So, doon siya naging independent. So, nakikita ko na sobrang worth it yung babae to, magpapakamartyr ako ng sobra.
Paano ba nag-engage siya pagiging worth it? Kasi lagi natin narinig you're worth it.
Well, ikaw lang makakapagsabi nun, of course. Yung feelings mo for that person. Siyempre, kung may gusto tayo ng isang tao, iisipin natin na worth it talaga yung tao to. Kahit na ang dami nagsasabi ng mga negative stuff about that person, we're gonna block all of those negative comments eh. Kasi iisipin natin na they're worth it yung tao to.
For you personally, how would you say that a person or a girlfriend is worth it?
Well,
Kahit isang example lang.
what do you mean?
Kahit isang example lang.
Well, ako, masasabi kong worth it yung tao kung kaya rin niya akong paglaban. Diba? Kasi kung ako lang yung lumalaban para sa relationship namin, tapos siya hindi siya worth it. Because she's not also fighting for you. So dapat, nagkakaintindihan kayo, and then you guys both love each other. Para talaga masabi mong worth it rin talaga siya.
Okay na doon. O si Labi naman.
I don't think martyr po ako. Yes. I think it's I don't know, I think it's hard to fight for something that you think, but it's kind of like the same what Marco said, as long as that person is fighting for you too, or then that's probably one reason to fight for a relationship, but if it's only you, walang point. So,
Okay, sige na naman.
Hindi ko alam, martir ba ako? Ano ba ako? Ano sabi ko lang, 43 taon na ako nakatali sa isang tao. Martir ba yun? Ano ba yun? O exploiter ako? Hindi ko alam. Pero hanggang ngayon, kasama pa rin kami. Ano? Alin?
Okay na. O sige, Ate Marcy, tapos ano lang po inform ko lang kayo, lahat ng tanongin nyo na ngayon kasi afterwards, after Q&A, TV interview na lang po ang pwedeng entertain and then I think they have to leave. So, after Ate Marcy, I'll entertain just one question. Ha?
Alan Don, mayroon daw question, si Alan Don.
Alan Jones. Si Jude, Mercy and Jude, and then ikaw, Ted. Oh, and then Alan. Last na si Alan, cut off na natin. Okay. O, Ate Mercy, may
Okay na, para lang Lovi, para lang connect na sa title. Pwede ka ba? Pwede ka ba makipagrelasyon sa isang multo na naging karelasyon mo nung hindi pa siya multo?
well, parang mahirap yun eh. I think it's tough kasi parang eventually reality will kick in, di ba? Na parang you won't get to do the same things that someone na who's living, di ba? Parang ganun. Although, sometimes kasi may isip ka na if this person is really the one and that person is irreplaceable, then depende yun sa tao eh. But for me kasi syempre, I don't know, it must be tough. If something, kasi parang feeling if the person you love, parang nawala siya sa buhay mo, parang feeling ko din if you're gonna die inside as well. You know what I mean? So, but it's still different of course if you're in a relationship with someone who's actually alive.
Hindi alam, kanino mo sasabihin na hindi tayo pwede?
Sa ako po.
Hindi sa akin.
Kanina ko po sasabihin. I think, sasabihin ko yan sa tao na alam kong I know I won't be able to give my love to, you know. Syempre parang unfair naman yun sa isang tao na bigay lang ng bigay tapos hindi mo rin, you can't reciprocate that love. Yeah, I'll tell that person na hindi kami pwede because I can't love him the same way I was.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Total tinanong ko yan, Ate Mercy. Ano lang ako kay Lovi. Total, uso ngayon yung totropahin, jojowain. So, sino, kanilang dalawa lang ha, si Tony at saka si Marco. Sino yung totropahin, sino yung jojowain, and why?
Mahirap because pares sila may qualities na tatrapahin at
Dapat isa na, isang totropahin.
mahirap!
Wala, hindi pwede pareho.
They're
Go,
both,
dalawa lang.
they're both ano eh. It's hard to say.
Isang totropahin, isang
Oh my!
jojowain. Go.
No, kasi I can't really choose because they're both, but they both have qualities na worth being in a relationship. You know what I mean?
So, parehong jojowain ito.
Yeah.
Oo, yun na. Parehong jojowain na walang totropahin sila sa kanilang dalawa. Okay, go. Go, Jude.
I'll just make this quick. I'll throw the question to Lovi first. You did Lihis in 2013, and the two guys, the two actors are equally gorgeous as well. So, how does it feel that you're doing another movie with two equally gorgeous guys, but this time it's younger?
Yes. No, first of all, I'm just really grateful just to be given the opportunity to work first with fantastic actors. You know, to make a good film, you have to be surrounded by the best team. You know, I have Joel, Sir Ricky, Lee, and then now just to share the movie screen with these guys is so good that I can't even explain how excited I am about this film. I always say na parang, I keep saying actually na this movie I'm very proud of, and the fact that I worked with Marco and Tony is truly a blessing because I feel like I was given like the best cast, given the opportunity to work with them.
Thank you. So Ricky, when you were writing Lihis and you were writing this one, what sort of space were you coming from for you to be able to develop the two separate characters, the characters of Joel and Jake, and the characters of Marco and Tony?
Madali kasi yung characters na Joel doon sa release eh. And then, politically Islamic yung storytelling ko. Dito mas pasok sa loob ng emosyon eh. Mas iba-ibang approach eh.
So you mean mas intense tong dalawang guys na to compared to dun sa dalawa?
In a different direction.
Okay.
Yung sa political eh. So, parang outward, yung takbo ng narrative palabas. Ito yung takbo ng narrative papasok sa loob. So, totally opposite directions. That made it really easy to write the characters of the three.
Thank you.
Okay na, Jude. Okay, last question natin, Alan Jones. Tapos after Alan, i-play lang natin yung trailer bago tayo mag-TV interview. At Victoria muna yung TV interview.
Hey, Lucky girl. Labi, naalala ko nung surprise birthday. Kabilin-bilinan mo sa amin na huwag i-reveal na multo si Tony sa movie. Tapos nung paglabas sa trailer, multo naman talaga siya. Doon talaga yung ano to? Sabi mo spoiler.
I don't know because
Nagulat ka din?
I didn't expect that lang po siguro. I mean, of course, they would know what's best anyway. I mean, there's more to the movie than sa pinakita nila sa trailer. I mean, I guess it's somehow giving them a taste of what they'll be able to see, but hindi pinakita doon kung ano talaga yung totoong twist ng story.
Si Direk ba nagulat? Direk, ikaw nagulat na nakita mo yung trailer na may mga bultunin. Yung bultunin si Tony.
Oo, dahil may instruction sa amin na makikipin ang ito.
Ayun.
Pero pagdating sa marketing, hindi naman kami ang susunod. Mag-marketer, mag-aamta kami mag-marketing. Ang pelikula, kami nag-decide na nakita na yung kabuuan ng mundo at respeto ko lang.
Okay. Tapos, dun sa trailer na napanood ko, ang jowa mo, Labi, si Tony, di ba? Pero si Mark, nung naging jowa mo na si Marco, kayo may mainit na yung kissing scene ninyo, bongga yung laplapan at may dila involved. May patang. O, kamusta yung ganong, ano yan, bilin mo yun direct? Sabi mo talaga dapat may tang?
Yung dalawa may tang, hindi lang doon sa isa.
Ay, pareho?
Hindi mo nakita yung isa, meron
Sorry, wala sa trailer yung isa.
Ay, hindi nga nilagay kasi kung magsawa na kayo.
Oo, kaya nga.
Isa lang nilagay.
Yes, yung isa lang nilagay.
Kapag nahali ka sa totoong buhay, wala kang tang.
Hindi lahat may tang direct ha.
Ewan ko ako kasi may tang.
Oo nga, oo.
Ay, pinipes ko lang.
Tama, oo.
Sa karanasan ko.
Correct.
Walang tang para hindi ako mahal.
Di ba no? Hindi masarap, di ba?
So normal naman, Mike. Normal lang naman yun.
Oo.
Una-una para maipakita naman ang mga bagay na pwede naman natin ipakita.
Tama,
Na
oo.
wala namang nakakaya.
Oo, okay.
Ay, hindi naman malaswa.
Oo nga.
Ay, ano naman kung
Yun naman ang totoo, di ba direct?
may mga tao bang walang tang?
Baka kailangan na meron. Charot. Oo, si Labi na, ang tanong ko, sagutin natin. Labi, hindi mo naman first time na may kissing with tongue, no? Tapos kamusta si Marco sa ganong klaseng halikan?
Bakit ako talaga?
Ay, sige. Sige, Marco muna, tapos na Tony after.
No, kasi direct talaga, kailangan realistic yung eksena. And when it comes to acting, if you're gonna hold back, di ba parang when it comes to acting, holding back is not an option for me. So it's like, if you're willing to give your heart and soul sa isang eksena, sa isang pelikula, then why not? Kasi kung nag-hold back ka, mag-hold back din yung partner mo. So parang, we don't want that kind of feeling. And we want it to be realistic as much as possible. And of course, I mean, Direct Joel deserves nothing but the real thing.
Ang instruction ko sa kanila, you have to do it correctly. Or ulit yung gagawin.
Totoo po.
Natakot sila. So they did it correctly as a first take. Lahat yun first take. Hindi pwedeng
Hindi na inuli.
Mas mahirap yung paulit-ulit. Dahil hindi tama sa
Masarap din yung, masarap din yung paulit-ulit direct. Charot.
Ay, hindi sa akin.
Tapos Labi, kasi yung pag mas intimate talaga yung may tang di ba? So ikaw, kamusta yung gano'n? Tapos si Marco yung ka-eksena mo. Kamusta siya? Siya muna, Siya yung napanood ko
Wala na.
Well, it was nice. Because, again, you felt like it was done out of love. Because nga, parang, it's yung eksena namin ni Marco is that medyo may matagal na tension between us na eventually na-realize mo na wow, I didn't know that I could kiss this person this way and he kisses me this way. I didn't know that I'm able to love my best friend this way.
Oo, di ba? Si Tony naman, sanay talaga sa mga dilaan na umaatikabong halikan. Kamusta siya? Naramdaman mo ba yung expertise niya? Labi, ikaw Labi. Kasi Labi muna.
It's so hard. Hindi kasi
Alin ang hard? Okay.
No, yun nga, because like what I said earlier po, na parang you can love different people, but you can't love the same way twice. So makikita mo yung iba yung level ng pagmamahal ko with Dennis at kay Gabriel. So parang, that's why iba yung take ng love scene namin ni Marco, iba yung take ng love scene namin. So,
Paki-differentiate mo, Labi, paano ang love scene with Tony, na sabi mo iba yung kind of love ninyo, iba rin yung with Marco, paano may differentiate?
let's let's say sa music, when it comes to music, yung sa amin ni Tony was very slow and romantic. Slow and romantic. Kasi nga parang, it was just like, we knew that we were in love. Parang right then and there, nung nag-meet kami, oh my, parang I love this person. Parang yun. Tapos yung sa amin ni Marco is, let's say,
Fast and wild, ganun ba?
it's more,
Ano?
I don't know. It's so hard by the night. But it's siguro, it wasn't, siguro mas, the rhythm was a bit more upbeat. Yeah. Kasi nga, hindi namin ina-expect na ganito pala yung nararamdaman namin sa isa't isa.
May pagka-wild kayo. Kaysa yung kay ano.
Hindi naman siya wild,
Ay, hindi.
but
May dalawang kanta, may dalawang ano na yan.
May kanta talaga, oh.
Yung doon sa multo, never ever say goodbye. Yung kay Marco Gumabao, hindi tayo pwede. Sa ibang rating. Yun ang pinafollow rating nung kanilang kapsin.
May patinsong ang mga love scene.
Yeah!
Okay, tanong natin yung guys. Ikaw, Marco, yun nga sabi ko sanay ka na sa mga ano, di ba? Yung tang-to-tang kissing. Kamusta naman with doing it with Lovi?
Well, at first, syempre,
Si Tony pala, sorry. Si Tony yung sanay, hindi pala ikaw, Marco, sorry. Oo, mamaya ka na.
So, si Tony muna na.
Oo, sorry. Si Tony yung ano expert. Expert!
Parang hindi.
Ay, di ba? Sabi sa Glorious yung bongga-bongga mo doon.
Thanks.
Ikaw yung ikaw yung, alam mo yun?
Di ba yun na lang minsan yung parang, since nakita nila na ganun kagrabe yung kissing scene, parang lagi nila ini-expect. Tapos minsan ako, kinakabahan din ako na parang, shocks, kailangan sobrang ganda nitong kissing scene na to, otherwise, nandito na yung expectation nila di ba? So, pero wala, it's so, I don't even remember
Kumitang?
Hindi ko nga maalala
Ikaw ba naalala mo, Navi Girl? Kumitang? Kasi yung inyo ni Marco, may ebidensya. Nakita ko sa trailer.
Panoorin niyo po. It's different. Iba yung kiss namin.
Tony, what made you say kanina na ito yung iyong parang love scene of your dreams, sabi mo?
Kasi, when I think of a sex scene, I want to see kasi two people na alam mo yung kahit sex yung nakikita mo, ikaw mismo pag pinapanood mo siya, kinikilig ka kasi nakikita mo yung passion, yung love nila para sa isa't isa. And I love I love it when I see people playing with shapes and figures and shadows and glimpses, parang that leaves your imagination running wild. So, I'm just so excited nga for you guys to see that scene para you guys can judge for yourself. Kasi sobrang beautiful as I was watching it, I was like, wow, parang ang ganda na nakikita mo talaga na these two people are in love. You know, it takes away the sex part and it adds more na parang these two are madly in love with each other, parang gano'n. And it's so beautiful, right?
Ayun. So mapapawaw kami sa love scene nyo. Yung Marco naman, mapapaano kami, sharap, gano'n. Ano sasabi namin, Marco? At saka, sa inyo ni Anne, wala kayong tang involved, no? Anong kissing scene nyo?
As far as I remember, wala.
Oo, pero dito may pag gano'n. Lumevel up ka rin dito Oh.
Idol ko kasi si Tony.
May ka rin tips.
Tony, parang medyo ka.
Kamusta yun? Ganun yung level ng halikan with Lovi?
For me kasi, normal, kasi para sa akin yung kissing, well, ito, like for example, out of...
Ganun ka humalik? Ganun ba talaga humalik? Normal mo yan?
Wait lang. Based sabi ng friends ko.
Humalik?
Hindi, like, syempre, kasama naman talaga yan. Like, when you kiss a person, kissing with tongue is not, hindi siya bago. Kumbaga, hindi siya nakakagulat if you find out that two people who love each other kiss with tongue. So ako, sa nakita ko dito, yung characters kasi namin ni Lovi, especially for my part, ako yung best friend, na ang tagal ko nang gusto itong si Lovi. or si Gabs sa movie. So, andun yung excitement to kiss her, to touch her, because nakikita mo na yung best, yung workmate mo na si Gabriel, which is Tony, nakikita mo siya yung, siya yung boyfriend ng mahal mo eh. So now that you have the chance to show your love to that person, syempre, di ba, mag-all out ka rin dun sa taong mahal mo. Because, all out ba ito? Mali yata yung term to all out.
All out ka din.
All out sa pagmamahal.
Wow.
Diba? So, yun yung para sa akin na parang, actually, hindi ko naman iniisip yung tongue eh. Because yung tongue is just kasama lang naman sa love scene. Pero yung pagka-passionate na eksena, yung pagka-gigil mo para makaano yung character na yun talaga yung true meaning ng love scene namin.
So, nagigil ka rin, nagigil yung
Yung si Dennis, hindi ako. O character ko yun.
O how would you describe yung kiss niyo with ni Lovi? Kamusta siya kahalika?
Hindi ako kisipit eh.
Wow!
Hindi ako kisipit eh.
O sige na, i-kiss mo na.
Kayo na lang mag-rate.
I-tell mo na.
Kayo na lang mag-rate after nyo mapanood yung movie.
Okay, kay Lovi na lang last. Last, ay sabi mo kasi Lovi, pwede silang jojowain no, if ever. Ano yung lang, kung pwede ka ngayon na magka-jowa, hindi ka attached to anyone. Ano yung mga qualities sa tingin mo ng dalawa na meron sila na pwede sila maging ka-jowa-jowa?
I think just how respectful they are. Hindi lang sa akin, kundi sa mga katrabaho na kasama namin sa set. Doon mo kasi makikita na if that person's not just nice to you, but nice to everybody, then you know that person is just being who he is. Like, yung hindi nagpapakita ng tao. Kasi genuine lang talaga. So, just the fact that they're very respectful to everybody, and also, they're very driven. Like, at their age, look at them, they're like doing great movies, working with really good actors and really good directors, and the fact that, it's not easy to be in this industry and at the same time be very on top of your game. So yeah, I think that's what makes them really good.
Physically, ano yung na-attract ka sa kanila?
Physically, eyes and smile.
Pareho, it's a tie.
Yeah, pareho. Because it's like, I think that's the first
Walang nakalabang sa abs or sa mga pamahasin.
Wala kasi parang na yun eh. Parang that's just like, that's just a plus, Abs is not really, hindi naman siya parang requirement. It's just that they have it, so why not? Huh? And that bottom is the way to go.
Talaga ba? Okay, thank you. Congrats.